throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Ryan.
Oh!
This turns
it won't let me throw the ball.
He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pile this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Awesome pick.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Come on.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. This is Miller, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They will run for the first time here with White, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Montgomery. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
Oh,
He's got his tight end,
Burton.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll run forward Montgomery. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just...
Where the fuck he come from?
Intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
At the 23-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons 17.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. But he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
That's caught by Montgomery. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now Trubisky to throw. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
So I gotta at least stop him. This is getting outrageous.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Watch twist. Check 3.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On third and goal, Trubisky nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
On first down, McFarland. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, Tuesday.
Slant. Check 3, check
39.
Check.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
I'm watching the field and shit on the field and not even looking.
Right around the 48-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Come on, y'all.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Mohamed Sanu. Incomplete. He was covered by DJ Swearinger.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. It's Ryan. They'll roll him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I got to do better in the second half. This is crazy. You won the first half.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Recon, 132 fighter. 18. Watch the twitch.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On third down, Trubisky.
No, we need a pick. We need a pick. We don't need none of that.
That time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
That would have been
good
kick
coverage
six.
there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do.
Come on, man. David Johnson injured, man.
Some stops. Turning the ball over back to their offense and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
Win these games so I can get them back in the playoffs.
Offense out there for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They go play action now. Heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
To try again after the sack. Ryan under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch the safety creep. Safe. Let him go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He gets this one to Johnson. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
I got a quarterback. He's just like an 80, 60 something overall.
I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up.
I'm good.
Get a little rack yardage.
I'm gonna stick with my black quarterback.
Defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Come on, we need to stop him. Get this ball back.
23 yards.
This shit is crazy.
The offense as they take over.
I can't do shit with this man McFarland. Like, this is crazy.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Push him back.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
All this lucky shit.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I can't
Well,
believe
partner,
this
none of these
game.
runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
The throw complete. Trubisky to Miller. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Falcons' 43-yard line.
I only got that one
4
pick in the
yards
game.
on that
That's
last
crazy.
completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Trubisky leaves with Montgomery on the draw. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. And a line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28.
Slack shit. Oh my, I gotta beat the pick. I gotta beat Prince. Yeah, I need the Chiefs to beat Prince, dog. Who the fuck is the Chief? Yeah, I need him to beat him, bro. Man, yo, I swear to beans, man, give anybody anything, bro.
And we gotta get to the ball, team. We gotta get to the ball. Let's keep going.
Running.
First down.
Oh,
here's
missed
Wright.
him.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
The last run got 6, now 2nd
No,
and 4.
Well, whoever played Prince.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down and a gain of 10.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Go back on this offense, because this shit is crazy.
This drive's taking more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Spot! No! Rush in! You got tight! Good move! He's checking!
The toss play to Montgomery. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That second down play nets a -4.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. From the shotgun is Trubisky, buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
Man, this is crazy.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead extends. It's 15-0. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Airing it out, looking for
threw
Ridley.
that motherfucker too far.
That will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
That's a tight end, man.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Check 4. 51. Hey, right. Buzz.
They go play action with Ryan.
I did that dumb shit.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Oh, man.
Off inside the 5.
I pressed L2 instead of
11-yard line. And that's where the return stops.
Yeah.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 11 to Montgomery to begin the drive. And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. All day, all day. Check, 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 check. Mike,
I can't even fucking score. This game, fool.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Montgomery. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a run with Montgomery. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Out for the season,
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All right, cool. He can't be injured, dog. Man, this is so
the
foul
Bears with the
shit.
football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
We talking about that bunch jump.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
You might as well run clock. Like 2 clock.
For the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Damn.
Here's Trubisky.
What?
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it. He's got
He
it in.
caught
Complete.
that. Oh,
He's going to get
man.
this down to the 35-yard line.
Yo, this nigga Matt, yo, game. The 2K.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Now Trubisky.
What the fuck? That's been at the whole game,
Like
man. This joke, fool,
for the team
bro.
that lost it to get it back.
This not even a real
This is
game.
the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking
Damn,
in the
this
other
is some
direction,
bullshit.
downfield.
I fucking lost.
Away from
I got
it.
one
In this case, though,
both
the
my
teammate
games,
is able to come up with the ball.
And here come the whistles and a timeout
Fuck.
with 7 seconds left.
Nah, you good. You good. I'm just mad how the game just
Now
went. That's
look
some
at this. They're
bullshit.
lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game.
That is some
This to make it a
bullshit.
3-score game late. And his kick is good.
Damn.
That's going to open the lead up now to 3 scores at 18-0.
That's fucked up, man.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Fielded about a yard deep.
This is some bullshit.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being
What you mean?
facetious
It's only
here.
1 second.
Points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So this
Nah,
one
I'm
in
gonna
the
go
win
get hurt.
column for the
I
Chicago
can't believe
Bears,
this
and they
shit.
did it in shutout fashion.
Yes,
Impressive.
GG.
Would it be too bland of a
Everything
statement to say
went
they
in
didn't have the
your
greatest day
favor.
offensively? I mean,
Did enough, though. Did enough. But
man.
yeah, you're right.
most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their
Look at that
defensive mates
shit.
and say,
That's some
guys,
bullshit.
you really carried us today. We'll try and get
That's
you
some
back next
fucking
time. But as
bullshit.
for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for
This shit is some
Chicago,
bullshit.
they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the
I forgot.
Texans. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they fall to 8-6 with
Oh,
the
8-6,
loss.
8-6.
And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
I gotta play the Saints.